I'm sure many of us can relate to that chronic experience of fatigue, achiness, and just an overall lack of energy day in and day out. Oddly, the common response to this is that it's normal and it's just part of getting older. Well, I'm here to tell you that I personally don't agree with that sentiment. I don't think it's at all normal to wake up every day feeling like crap in your 30s. Which brings me to the topic of today's video: how keto gave me my life back. Specifically, there are 4 reasons that I would attribute to why I believe that keto gave me my life back. I never really understood the importance of blood sugar balance until I started experiencing chronic health conditions. Transitioning onto a keto diet really highlighted the fact that most of my diet was centered around carbs. And because I was eating so many carbs, it was affecting my blood sugar levels, which in turn was affecting my mood, my hormones, and my overall sense of well-being. Going keto for several months really opened my eyes to how blood sugar can directly impact our health. I feel like hormones are really complex and there are so many different things that can impact our hormones. For me, it seems like diet was really impacting my hormone levels, which became clear when I went on to the keto diet. I actually had labs done prior to going on this diet, and I learned that my cortisol levels were spiking at night right before I was going to bed, which was giving me this tired but wired feeling and preventing me from falling asleep. I also was experiencing irregular menstrual cycles, and once I started the keto diet, I noticed that my sleep started to improve and my cycle started to rebalance itself. My journey of healing my hormones extends past just my experience with the keto diet, but it definitely was a catalyst for me to understanding how our diet can play a role in our hormone levels. Feel free to leave a comment if you're interested in hearing how I rebalanced my hormones through my diet. One of the most frustrating parts of my situation before I started keto was how much brain fog I was experiencing day to day. I sometimes would struggle to find simple words, and it would make me feel so bad about myself. I just kept feeling like there was something wrong, and no matter how hard I tried to fix it, it seemed like nothing was helping. The keto diet quickly turned things around for me in regards to mental clarity and energy, and it was such a relief to be able to experience that again and to know that it is possible to heal and feel good again. This point was a huge one for me because prior to going keto, I pretty much always felt sore and achy. I also experienced a lot of joint pain and inflammation in my left knee from a past injury, and it would just randomly flare up and basically render me immobile. Once I transitioned my diet, I started waking up with more energy and just feeling overall better in my body each day. I started going on daily walks and I started working out regularly again, and I also started working in my garden regularly. I actually didn't even fully understand the effects that the diet had on my inflammation until I went off of it. After I went off of the keto diet, I would play around with introducing certain grains back into my diet, and every time I would eat those grains, there was a noticeable impact in my body. Not only did keto help to reduce inflammation, but it also gave me a deep understanding of how my diet choices can impact the way that I'm feeling in my body from day to day. So those are the 4 reasons why I credit keto for giving me my life back. I want to mention that there are so many different paths to healing out there, and one thing that I've learned from my wellness journey is that there's definitely a time and a place for different things. It's easy to become dogmatic about a diet when we find something that's finally allowing us to heal, but constantly restricting ourselves and adding to our list of can nots can be a source of energetic illness, which is why I think it's so important to stay connected to your intentions and to recognize that our thoughts and emotions have an impact on our overall sense of well-being. I also want to mention that as a woman, it is important to consider how a restrictive diet like keto can affect your overall health in the long run. Women actually need carbs at different points throughout their cycle in order to produce certain hormones that allow us to thrive and feel our best. So, like I mentioned before, there is a time and place for certain things, but it's also important to remember balance and maintaining a healthy mindset. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you'd like to hear more content from me about health and wellness. Thanks for watching.